Hello, I'm Mukul. I did a project on India Digital Transaction Overview that is based on PhonePe Pulse. And the problem statement of my project is despite India's rapid growth in digital payment business, and policymakers still lacks a clear understanding of which region, user segment, transaction types are driving this growth and where adoption remain uneven without a unified view of transaction value, user distribution, smartphone penetration, payment categories. It becomes difficult to identify high performing markets under penetrated states and emerging opportunities. So this project aims to solve this gap by analyzing India's digital transaction ecosystem using PhonePe Pulse. So the goal is to uncover regional disparity, growth drivers, user behavior patterns, and transaction type contribution as a stakeholder. Make data-driven decision to improve digital infrastructure. Target user acquisition and optimize merchant adaptation strategies. So let's start with this. Uh, for this project, I use a tool Tableau solely. I clean the data is cleaning the data is also in the Tableau and Power BI. So first, I will explain this dashboard. What I did in this. So first, let's look at the big picture. India produced 1.21 trillion worth of digital transaction, representing 72 billion total transaction count. What even more impressive is the reach, over 5 billion digital total users, so across the country. So average transaction value, as you can see here, is 1.69 thousand, showing that digital payments are not just high value transfers. They are deeply embedded in everyday spending. Mm, Now we look into the explosive growth over time. On right, you can see the year quarter trend, and it tells a clear picture. Each year we see stronger adoptions, wider merchant acceptance, and increasing customer trust. Post 2020, the curve steepened dramatically, reflecting a major behavioral shift toward cashless payment, driven by convenience, smartphone penetration, and UPI-led innovation, as you can see in this graph. Now we move to the state level performance. On the map, we can see sharp variation in transition value across states. High activity clustered around Maharashtra, Karnataka, as you can see for Maharashtra, whole graph for Maharashtra. So highest activity cluster around Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Uttar Pradesh. Uttar Pradesh, and here reflecting a mix of large population, strong digital infrastructure. So as you can see, Uttar Pradesh is also second. Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan. So when we look at the total user by state, Uttar Pradesh lead with 12 million, and followed by Maharashtra with 486. Sorry, Maharashtra with 612 million, and the second is Uttar Pradesh. Also, you can see the graph of Uttar Pradesh, and then Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and then Rajasthan also. You can see from here. What drives these transactions? So now let's down the transaction type contribution percentage. The data shows that India is overwhelmingly a P2P market, P2P market with 80% of total transactions being personal transfers, peer-to-peer payments is, you can see, 80%. And financial transaction are so low. It's not 0 point something percentage. Now we see the models. Smartphone, the engine behind adoptions. So on the bottom left, we have brand wise user share smartphone brand and play a major role in enabling digital finance. And here the breakdown. Xiaomi leads with 30% share. So we can see Xiaomi, Xiaomi, and followed by Samsung 23%, via Vivo 22, Oppo 15%. So and remaining others are around only 10%. So this distributions highlights that affordable Android device are backbone of India's digital payment ecosystem. So the final thing is, so what does all this mean? So India's digital payment revolution is not just a metropolitan trend. It's a nationwide movement driven by massive smartphone adoption, simplified UPI infrastructure, rapid merchant onboarding, and population that has embraced cashless convenience. So the data reflects a country moving confidently towards a digital empowered economy, and where every state, every consumer segment, and every smartphone brand plays a crucial role. So the overall, this dashboard highlights India's journey from digital adoption to digital accelerations, making it one of the world's most dynamic payment ecosystem. So also let's look through these slicers. If you want to see for 2018, so steep. 2019, we can also see from here also. Transaction type, merchant payment. For merchant payment, also Karnataka has highest users. Let's see for peer-to-peer payment. This also Maharashtra's people are using most. If you want to see through quarters, in which, like we see in second quarter, first quarter, third quarter, and fourth, it's similar pattern. It's increasing only. So that's all. Thank you.